All right, should be live. Welcome everyone to Crypto Sunday Fun Day. We're doing um basically, as the description says, we're just going to kind of look at the market, talk about the market, talk about you know answering questions about ADAcash, SOLcash, um Cashemons, CASHVerse. What is it? Things like what are the benefits, if you have questions about that, things, that cover all of that. So I figured to do a live stream today since it is Sunday. A lot of people are off work. Um, so hopefully some people will tune in. But yeah, we are live right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to wait um, and kind of just wait and see. I would say until some more people join. Um, yeah, we'll go from there. So again, guys, welcome to the channel today. So we're gonna go see how this goes. Um, let's see here. I have a comment here. Talk about 7 weeks staking and over 28 trillion already staked. Yes. So let me actually go ahead and pull that up here. I don't want to show you my other web browser here because it has my YouTube up, but I will show you that wonderful chart right there. So let's go ahead and attach that bit here. Go to holders and the top wallet right here. This is our staking pool, and we have 28.1 trillion ADAcash staked. That's 28.1% of the total circulation of ADAcash being staked in the staking pool. That's a big number. That is a big number. It's a big percentage, which is phenomenal. It's awesome. We never expected that to ever hit that high. So that's really, really cool. Yeah, 7 weeks, and that's where we're at. That's pretty impressive, everyone. I mean, I'm impressed at least by it. It's good numbers, good numbers. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't realize last time I checked it, we were at almost 26 trillion. So we've gone up quite a bit still, which is phenomenal. If you haven't staked your ADAcash, probably recommend you doing so. You get basically essentially 3 ways of passive income without having to pay the taxes, because there is no taxes when you're staking. When you put your ADAcash into the staking pool, there is no 15% tax, and when you unstake, there's no 15% tax. So essentially, you're making 3 ways of passive income for free. You're getting your rewards still from Cardano. You're harvesting our sister token, SOLcash, and you're earning the rewards of Solana from that. Granted, you do have to claim it, but the whole purpose of a staking pool is to pretty much essentially put your holdings into it and forget about it. Come back months later, and if you want to, claim them then. That's the whole purpose of staking pool, right? Staking pool is meant kind of like a bank. Like I said in many videos, like a savings account, right? So you got a savings account and you put your money into a savings account and you forget about it, right? There is some banks offer a percentage. Again, it depends on how much you put into your savings account, and usually it's per year or whatever they have, whatever system they have going on at the time. You earn money by having your money in your savings account, and it accrues interest essentially, right? The more you have in there, the more you will make off that percentage. But when you have money into a savings account, you essentially just don't you forget about it, right? That's the purpose of a savings account. Don't touch it until you really need it. Same concept applies with staking pool. A lot of people try to claim it all the time. It truly doesn't make any sense to do that. If that's what you want to do, that's fine by us. But the best advice I could give you is when you put your ADAcash into the staking pool, just forget about it. Forget about it for months. Come back later, look at all the rewards that you've accumulated, and then go ahead and claim it then. That's the best option by doing that. So you're not paying the BNB fee each time you claim, right? Hail Handsome Debt, thanks man, I appreciate it. I'm glad to see you're here. Any plans for burning of ADAcash? So we do have a burning mechanism. It is embedded with our lottery system, but we aren't going to do a burning system. Now, burning mechanisms, while they are, I'll put in quotes, good for potentially raising the volume and the price of a project or token, it really is essentially a gimmick, a marketing gimmick. And what I mean by that is, it's just like when you go to the store and they have a let's say some kind of promotion for a TV or whatever, right? Catches your eye, but it's meant to catch your eye. It's meant to be a marketing style gimmick and to get you to be interested in that product to buy, right? Well, a lot of projects, because they purposely create so many tokens, okay? Let's say 100 trillion, and they know it's a lot. They know that's a lot. They know that the less there is circulating out there, the more the price will come up because of demand, right? So they incorporate a burning mechanism to pretty much convince the investors that if they buy into it, there's going to be a burning mechanism, which then theoretically will raise the price. But again, it's a marketing strategy to get you to buy in, okay? It's not essentially going to boost the price because, again, the price will only rise is if people invest into the project. Remember that. If no one invests into a project, it pretty much stagnates. It just goes down a straight path, right? A straight line. There is no buying, so it's not going to go up. There's no selling, it's not going to go down. It's just going to continue to go straight down that path. So they bring in this burning mechanism to convince you as the investor that, well, there's less out there. It's going to raise demand. More people are going to buy in. So they convinced you that the project now is good because they have a burning mechanism. So now the demand's going to go up. You're going to buy in. But then what if you're the only investor buying in that project and no one else wants to buy into it? They can literally burn it down to 10 left. But if you're the only investor, the price is going to remain the same, right? So it truly is just a marketing gimmick. It's a lot of tokens do it. We are not going to do that. And one of the big reasons why we are not doing that is because essentially it does not benefit you as the investor. Let's say, for example, another project has a burning mechanism. Let's say a lot of people are buying into that project. It's rising the price up, right? Let's say you bought in a week ago. Price is shooting up. Let's say another investor wants to buy in right now. Well, let's say the price has gone up so much. When they buy in, they're buying a significant amount less, right? It doesn't really benefit them now, but it benefits you because you bought in earlier, okay? So with our project, we don't want to burn a lot of tokens. And the reason why we don't want to burn a lot of tokens is because we want to give you guys the ability to accumulate a ton of tokens. And the reason why we want you to accumulate a ton of tokens is because, again, we offer reflections, right? Our project is built around reflections. Remember, two key aspects play into this token, right? Our project. One, daily volume, And two, how much of our token you have currently holding. If you're currently only holding 200 million, your payout in rewards is going to be nothing. It doesn't matter if the daily trading volume is at 10 million. You are probably going to maybe accumulate 1 or 2 ADA as a passive income every hour when it's that high. That's really nothing. That truly really is nothing. But now let's say you have 1 trillion tokens of ADAcash. Well, now you probably will be seeing at least 500, 600 Cardano paid out to you in a reward, right? That's a big number compared to 2, right? You go from 1 or 2 to about 5 or 600 possibly, okay? Because you accumulated more. And now let's say the daily volume hit 10 million. Do you see what I mean? You're making significantly more passive income. So we wanted to give you guys that ability to make as much passive income as much as possible. That's why we don't incorporate a burning mechanism. If we incorporate a burning mechanism, it gets rid of that. The less tokens you're going to hold, the less passive income you're going to make. We don't want that. We want you guys to be able to make as much passive income as much as possible, because traditional banks, the traditional banking system, let's say when you're retiring, your 401k and stuff like that, it truly is a broken system. It's so dated. It only benefits the 1%, the tippy top, with that type of style. I'm not going to get into all of that. However, it's a very broken system, and the middle class and the lower class, they're not going to make anything out of it. They're not going to make money. You're still going to continue to work your 9-to-5 job, maybe barely paying bills, barely having food on the table, things like that. Our project is meant to give you guys the initial extra step of making more money to put into your pocket on top of your 9-to-5 job or whatever you're doing, so that you guys can live a little bit more comfortably, right? That's what our project was built on, and I wish a lot of people would understand that. I don't care about burning mechanisms. Like I said, it's a marketing gimmick. It's personally, I think it's bullshit. It's just an easy way of trying to con you guys to get you guys to buy into other projects. And the project that you might see that has a burning mechanism may have literally no utility. Burning mechanism isn't really a utility, right? What good does it benefit you as the investor? It doesn't put extra money into your pocket. Are you staking it? No, more likely not. Do you see that token that's called, I seen one the other day, someone invest in it, called Catboy? Do you see that really going to take off in the future? Truly? No. Let's face it. There are a lot of scam tokens, a lot of meme tokens, shit tokens out there today. They're not going to go anywhere. They're literally just made to be a pump and dump. If that's what you want to throw your money in and waste your money, go ahead. By all means. But again, we don't believe in that. We want the investor to benefit the most. And I wish a lot more people would understand that with our project. I think slowly they are. But you need to break that habit of wanting to make money very quickly off your initial investment. That's not how investments work, right? My grandfather, for example, he has been investing for years, since he was young. Okay, my grandfather's in his 80s now, and he still has a ton of shares in the stock market, right? And he's been holding it for so many years. He's made money, but he hasn't cashed any of it out because the price of those stocks have gone up. So he's just been letting it hold and hold and hold as an actual true investor. When you're doing this whole pump and dump stuff, I'm sorry, but you're not an investor. I don't care if you try to tell me, oh, well, I invested money into it. Cool, congrats. I also invested money into my car outside, but it doesn't make me a professional sports car driver. So you're not an investor if you're into these whole pump and dump schemes. I'm sorry, but you're not. Long-term holder investors are investors, because they see the actual benefits. And they know over time they will make the most profit. That's an investor. What's up, everybody? Finally made. Yeah, Bert, I'm glad to see you're here, man. I'm glad. Every time I've done a live stream, you've always actually missed out. So I'm glad to see that you're here. Let me see. You have a question here. Can we still earn extra passive income from the Cashemon game if we don't play the game, but we just buy the characters? So we haven't gotten all those details quite yet. It is still traditionally an NFT, right? It's just an NFT game. So when you collect your Cashemon, let's say you hatched a legendary Cashemon, right? And say you want to sell it or trade it. You could do that. You could. If it's a legendary and it's really rare, it'll be worth more money, right? You could do that. Now, it doesn't have to be a legendary to be worth money. It could be, there's many different aspects and traits that come into the Cashemon, the Cashemon game. One being, let's say you have a basic Cashemon, but you equipped him with your battling, right? You're actually playing the game. You level up and you unlock a legendary weapon. You equipped it to your Cashemon. Well, your base Cashemon may not be worth much, right, if you were to sell it, but now that you equipped it with a legendary weapon, let's say it's a weapon now, a lot of people are like, wow, I like the style of that weapon, I like what it gives you, a certain crit damage or something like that, and people really are trying to grind for that weapon. You have it. That's going to boost the price of your Cashemon, right? So there are aspects like that for playing the game if you want the most out of it, if you were to sell your Cashemon or trade it. But I would recommend playing it at least a little bit. But you don't have to. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. It's just like any game, right? You don't have to play it for very long. You can just create the character, like some RPG games out there, like actual legit games. Create the character and just, I don't want to play it right now. I just want to create a character or whatever, right? So it kind of gives you that freedom. So, yeah. So right there, Hydra's actually in the chat right now. So he answered for you. So I didn't see that. Sorry, Hydra. Okay, so Hydra got to answer the question there before I did. Thank you. So yeah, centralized exchanges. I've already covered that many times. Hydra also covered it just now in the chat there, so please read that. Will trading volume go back to all-time high or higher? I do definitely see it going up. You have to understand, and I've been telling people this recently. A lot of things that we have two major factors countering us right now with for going up in price. The biggest one, if you look here, it's kind of a no-brainer. I'll refresh it. Is this guy right here, right? Bitcoin. Bitcoin, if he's down like he is right now, everything's going to be down. No one is going to be jumping in and pumping the market. But let's say Bitcoin next week hits 50K. All of these, I mean, you can scroll down the list. You will see a straight, almost, we'll say 98%, between 99 and 98%, straight down the line here of green. A sea of green. All because Papa Bitcoin shot up, right? So that's the biggest factor that we have against us right now, is just solely this one. The second factor that we have against us right now, for preventing us from going up, is we have people still that are invested in our project, just like many projects, that have the whole mentality of pump and dump. We have people that have the mentality that if they bought in at the high, they bought in at the FOMO, their initial investment dropped, they got mad, they sold out because their initial investment dropped, but they failed to actually go and research what our project was about. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people still who are blindly investing in our project without actually researching and looking at our website, going through our white paper, seeing what our project is truly about, what are the benefits, what all the utility systems that we have in play, our roadmap. There's a lot of people out there that are not doing their research. So when they invest in our project, but like say FOMO, or they heard about us from, I don't know, somewhere on Twitter or whatever, and they just jump right in blindly, and their initial investment drops, well, they get mad. We've had several people yelling at us because their initial investment dropped. Well, that's not my fault. That's none of our fault. We never made you buy into our project. That was your fault being a bad investor, plain and simple. You didn't take the initial steps of doing your research, not giving in the FOMO, buying in on the highs. Those are, it's like investing 101, right? Like, you need to know what you're investing in, for one, and you don't buy when it's pumping up, too. So a lot of people are failing that. And it kind of just snowballs. So the kind of within that second field there, we just have a lot of different types of people, selling. Some of them are using us as cash cows. They don't care about us, the project in general, and they don't care about the investors in general. They only care about themselves. So they are just cashing out whenever they want. But that's going to happen in a project, right? So, after eventually, once they're gone, eventually once Bitcoin starts to go up, I definitely think we're going to hit an all-time high, for sure. We have too many utility systems in play versus so many coins on the market, like this one right here, Shiba, and like Doge, and like a whole bunch of them, that I don't see us not being able to hit way past our all-time high this year. So more people joining the live stream. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Thank you guys. Thank you for all joining. I'm sorry if I'm not getting to the questions right away. I apologize if I ramble on a little bit, but I like to be a little bit more extravagant in the detail when I'm talking about something. So I apologize if I repeat myself a lot too. But I like to, instead of giving you like the base 1-2 word answers like some people do on their live streams, I like to go into a little bit more detail to maybe try to educate you guys a little bit about how things are actually working and stuff. So again, I apologize if I missed some of your questions right away. So okay, Bert, I have another question. I have all my ADAcash staked. Okay. You're fine. You're fine. So absolutely hit the send button at the wrong time. If you still have 5 billion tokens in the wallet, will you see the reflections in your wallet or only in the staking pool? I'm a little confused by your question. Are you talking about if you go to put more tokens in your staking pool on top of what you already have, or I'm a little bit confused by, and you're fine. You can ask questions, Bert. It's not a problem. The more questions, the better, right? So, but if you could just explain it a tad bit better for me, I'll be able to help you out there, buddy. Okay, yeah, it's the same like everywhere. Collected the paper hands out. I love this project. Have not much money in it, but I know the right every month. Oh, thanks, Eric. Yeah, man. We have to. The thing is, just like every project, you're gonna have paper hands. I mean, the Bitcoin still has paper hands, right? People still have. You get people that are buying in at the highs, like when Bitcoin was pumping, and they FOMO'd in, and then once Bitcoin hit this, a lot of people started to freak out and started to sell. I'm in a couple Telegram groups. There's one specifically. Some lady was like, oh, I'm so glad I sold because now I can go shopping and get my hair done. I mean, more power to you, but I mean, I would have held my Bitcoin or any kind of coin, because especially once Bitcoin goes back up, and there's a lot of predictions that, and like I said, mid-March, towards the end of March, is my prediction, Bitcoin will start to come up. There's a lot of people saying that it could hit 50,000 by the end of March. Realistically, it could. One, tax season it's upon us, and a lot of people are receiving their tax returns. And there's other factors, but you're selling right now because it's down. Whereas if you just wait until it bull runs again, which it will, because traditionally Bitcoin does, and so does everything, you're going to make more money. So why sell now because it went down some? People can't hold. People can't handle. They just can't. They just can't handle that. However, people can go out and buy a brand new car off the lot, brand new, drive it. As soon as they drive it off the lot, it depreciates in value instantly without batting an eye. And then when they go to try to resell it in a couple years, and they only get, a eighth of the price that they paid, let's say it's $200,000 car, and they get only like 60 grand out of it, that's okay. That's all right. I'm making some money back on it. Okay. Some people just do not, they don't think before they do things. And you start to see that a lot in crypto. A lot in crypto. Okay, so Hydra was able to answer your question, Bert. Good, good. Thank you, Hydra. I was having a little bit hard time understanding that, but I thought maybe it was you were referring to your reflections going into your wallet. And yeah, so staking pool does, like Hydra said, staking pool does get its own reflections. However, you have to claim those reflections if you're in the staking pool. But I recommend just not claiming them and just letting them ride out for months and then claim them. Let's say claim them in a year. You'll be surprised how much you've accumulated in that year if you just let it go. Like I said, just like a savings account in a banking system. You put your money in there, you forget about it, right? You just let it sit in there. Some people can't do that. They're too impatient. So, so while we wait for some more questions and everything, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And Hydra, thank you for being here, man, to help with some of these questions. I appreciate that. Basically, we're going to look at some of the articles today. I haven't seen very many, I'm not going to sit here and say they're positive. I'm not going to sit here and say they're negative, but there's nothing really that stood out for me. You know what I mean? To talk about really the market, how it's doing. There's several things that could be, again, situation hope over in Europe there that's happening. That's gonna have a little effect right now on crypto as well. But I mean, really, I didn't see anything super crazy negative against Bitcoin or the market. Like I said, it was a rebound. It wasn't a bull run. And it was kind of funny because the day after Bitcoin started to go down a little bit, you start seeing articles like this right here, like Bitcoin going down to 38,000, but you started seeing people coming out with articles again saying Bitcoin's going to go back down to 20K and all of this stuff. And I'm like, it isn't going to go down to 20K. If it was going to go down to 20K or way down there, Bitcoin would have done it when the whole situation with Russia and Ukraine, right? When it was dropping drastically, it stopped, leveled out, and rebounded. Didn't bull run, rebounded. And then you have these articles coming out saying Bitcoin went down two grand. It was 42,000 at the time. And people were writing articles so negative against Bitcoin in the crypto market, saying that it's going to go back down, it's crashing, the bears are taking over again and everything. I'm like, who pays these news articles, these people to write these articles, like, do they just find some dude walking down the street and go, "Hey, do you want to make $50? I'll pay you to write me an article." Like, these people have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Nothing, man. Oh, it just, I guess anything to make a buck. I guess if you're really that desperate, you need money. I guess you'll write anything about anything. I don't know. It really frustrates me because, like, right here, after losing $6,000 in 3 days, like, are you guys new to crypto? Like, crypto goes up and down. Like, it just does. Like this, Bitcoin drops 40K, crypto market sheds over 100 billion in 24 hours. You know how many times articles have been wrote like this? More than I can count. Like, oh man. Yeah, so I just want to kind of look through some of these articles here and just see if anything really catches my mind going back. Like I said, nothing really has popped up or anything for me, other than just the negative, like the typical FUD articles. But it's not enough to damage Bitcoin right now to cause it to go down. It's just. I think right now it's just the whole thing with the sanctions. That's what's causing Bitcoin to be where it's at right now. And once that gets squared away, like I said, once everything kind of dies down with everything going on overseas, Bitcoin's gonna go back up. So I'm not worried about it at all. Neither should anybody in the crypto market. But yeah, I know what you want to say. Just learned over the last year, 1.5. Don't. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Bitcoin goes down to 34,000 and people are saying that it's crashing and like it's crazy, man. It blows my mind that these people write these articles and it's the same articles just rehashed over and over and over. And a lot of people need to start seeing that. Like, I don't think a lot of people actually go and look at news within crypto. They just look at this and then they look at this right here and they're like, oh God, Bitcoin's going down. Oh my God, panic, freak out, sell. And then you're just giving the position for the next guy who wants to buy in at a better price to buy in. They buy in, Bitcoin starts to rise again, let's say in a month, starts to rise again. You sold at this, now it's at 50K and you're like, shit, I gotta buy back in. Bitcoin could hit $100,000. You buy back in. Let's say a day or two later, Bitcoin decides to go back down to 45,000. Well, now you just lost 5,000 because you bought it in FOMO. People need to start thinking, man. Like, they just throw money around like it's so easy to accumulate and get. Money's hard to come by. Be smart with your money when you're investing. I can do that, but if you want to add more to the staking pool, then it's automatic claim, right? Yes. Bert, you're 100% right. If you add more to it, it is automatic claim. That's why I would probably wait until you accumulate enough in your actual wallet. Let's say your goal is 200 billion, right? The max, and you have 50 billion. Just keep buying, wait until you accumulate, damn near enough that your goal is to put in the staking pool in your actual wallet, and then just go ahead and send it over all at once instead of just keep sending over increments at increments, right? That way you're claiming it once and then you don't have to worry about it again. That's what I would recommend doing, but I'm just a guy here sitting listening to a stream. So, what do I know? Let's do a refresh here. Let's see. Yeah, we're holding good numbers. Let's take a good old look at let's take a look at our charts today. Let's do a little refresher. Okay. I mean, we're holding. That's good. You know, I mean, you're gonna get sells, but that helps with the volume. You know, we are down volume, but that's good. That traditionally, that's what you're gonna see when markets do this, right? I mean, you could scroll down the side here, all the way down. Look at the trend with all the graphs, right? They all follow. So when people go and they sit here and ask us, why is this going down? Well, let's look here. This is going down. Well, you see, we follow Bitcoin just as much as everyone else does. Okay, sure, some of these right here, these big sell-offs, were some of the cash cow wallets that, like I've already said, they don't care about us as a project or you as the investor. They just look at us as cash cow. They have enough tokens right now because they bought in super early and they're just profiting. And some of them are throwing their money into crap tokens. I'm not going to name what crap tokens because I don't want you guys to invest in them. But just know that they're gambling their money, probably wanting to just buy pump and dumps, and they're going to probably lose their money. But if that's what they want to do, that's their money. They can do whatever they wish. But you're going to see that with any project. I mean, right now, these people that are selling their Bitcoin and stuff like that, they're probably trying to shuffle it into brand new tokens that just launched to make some money, right? So then they can go ahead and when Bitcoin starts to rise, we'll use Bitcoin. So they can go ahead, they made some money off of pump and dump. And if they start to see Bitcoin starting to rise, they throw the money back into Bitcoin so they can make more, right? They bought more Bitcoin because now they made money off that pump and dump. So there's a lot of people trying to do that method. It's not smart to do. I do not recommend it because you can definitely lose a lot of money very quickly. It's gambling, so, but more power to you if that's what the route you want to go with. This is good. Our liquidity is still up above 300,000. That's really good. I don't pay attention to this. This doesn't bother me. The two things I look at are this here and this. This is number one for me. This is number two for me. As long as our liquidity is really good, these big sell-offs don't hurt us as much. Okay? But this also plays a big factor into buys and also BNB's price. So if BNB goes up, which it's up just a hair, but let's say BNB goes back up to $600, well, this goes up. So then if you get these candles here that we have, let's cut them in half because it'll be a less of an impact at that point. So this is my main focus, is focusing on this. And then my second focus, because as this goes up, the more our rewards get paid out to us, right? A lot faster. So that's my second number I watch. This is the first number I watch. This one I pretend it doesn't even exist. I don't care about this. Many of you do, and if you do, you mainly are the ones that you're worried about your initial investment. Those are the people that really worry about this. Awesome, Bert. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, man. 100 billion is a good bag. It really is. Put that in. Once you get that, throw that all in your staking pool. And like I said, just don't touch it for a year. The staking pool is for 3 years. So if you don't touch it for a year and a half, come back, claim it then, and then wait for another year and a half and claim it again if that's what you want to do. You'll be surprised how much you've accumulated. I looked at mine. When was mine? I looked at it last week. And I think I have almost 300,000 SOLcash accumulated. I have 200 billion staked, right? Or the 199, 99, 99, 99, or whatever it is that, because it's one token off from 200 billion. And I have that staked from since we've launched. And I have almost, I think, almost 300,000 SOLcash already accumulated. I'm just letting it ride. I haven't claimed once, because that's not the purpose of staking. The purpose of staking is not to claim. It's to let it just go. But, so I'm just letting it ride out. Let's see here. Some of the buys. 8 hours ago, this was a big sell-off. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to put their wallet on blast, because more than likely it's probably someone that used us as a cash cow and either just profited or threw their money into another crap coin. So I'm not going to put them on blast. You guys have access to this on the BSC chain, so you guys can go ahead and check all that wonderful stuff. Yeah, still 28.1 trillion staked, guys. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's really cool. It's really cool. So I'm glad to see that, you know, we still have people here. If you guys have anything to talk about or any kind of questions right now, please feel free to ask. Like I said, today's kind of like a Sunday fun day for crypto, right? We're here to just talk about anything, answer any kind of questions. If you want to see something, I can show you it. But yeah, we're just here to just hang out, chill. It's a Sunday. And hopefully this week we'll have some more updates with the ADAcash and stuff like that. I believe we still have a meeting tomorrow. Hydra and myself. I believe we have a meeting tomorrow with the devs. So we might have some news for you guys. And if we do get news on the Cashemons ADAcash, we are going to do our very first Twitter space voice chat. And we will make the announcement too. But that's only if we get some news about the ADAcash. Because we want to bring everybody on board in the Twitter area too as well, and we want to kind of do that for the very first time. So, you know, if we have some news and stuff for you guys, expect a Twitter space meeting. So Hydra, yeah. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, see, look at that. Look how Bitcoin can easily start to go back up just a little bit and change, right? That's why they say crypto market's very volatile. Like, things like this change, right? But this is good. See how Bitcoin started to go up? Like I said earlier, look down the list here. Look at all the green percentages now. Remember, they were all red? It's not rocket science, guys. It's truly not. If Big Papa Bitcoin starts to do well, everybody starts to do well. It's just how it is. You start to see, say, like I said, say this bad boy right here starts to go up to $45,000, and this shoots up like 10% or whatever. Expect all these percentages to start to shoot up. They were just doing it, what, 6 days ago. So it's not hard to follow. So I don't know how many people are actually viewing this right now. Looks like on my screen it only looks like myself and Hydra. Hopefully we have some more people than that. Yes, patience is key. 100%. 100%, man. Patience is key. Oh, we got 12 viewers. Oh, that's awesome, guys. Thank you. I don't know why it doesn't show me on here. I'm using OBS and the live chats here, but when I look at participants, it only shows me two. So again, thank you guys for being here. Awesome. Uh, next, thanks. Next question is: have you decided or thought about what happens when the 3-year term staking pool ends? Um, that would be a Hydra question. Um, More likely, uh, we will definitely have something in place for that. 3 years is a long time, especially in crypto. A lot of things can change. Um, so yeah, um, we haven't really. I mean, I don't know what Hydra has planned, but we haven't really discussed too much in depth with that because we have so many other things we're focusing on. Cashemons, the wallet developing, the mobile app being developed, and just so many other things too as well right now. Um, we'll probably, I'd say, cross that bridge in another year or so. But by then, you know, again, the way we work and Hydra works, we push things out way sooner than they were expected to be out. So you might hear something maybe at the end of this year in regards to that. Remember, CASHVerse, we're bringing everything under one universe, right? So eventually we do want to bring in more ways of passive income as well. Okay? So that might also bring in more staking options. So always keep that in mind. Every time I do these live streams, my nose decides to run, and I have no idea why. Yep, just like Hydra said. If we have 13 people here, I'm not seeing many questions from everyone. I'd like to see some more questions from some new people that don't typically join. It'd be nice to see. I mean, Bert's always missed the streams. Every time I see his comments, he's like, "Man, I've missed it. Darn, you know." So I'm glad that he's here asking the questions. But yeah, guys, feel free to also ask questions too. I like seeing them. All right, let's see what kind of news here instead of just keep refreshing this. Let's look. See if there's any cool new articles, which I doubt because it's Sunday. A lot of articles don't really come out. Next one sec on why the majority of his portfolio is in Ethereum instead of Bitcoin. Do not care why your portfolio is in Ethereum and not Bitcoin. It doesn't bother me at all. But zero point 0.5 Bitcoin now gets you a beach house, Albania. So there you go, guys. Nice beach house for half a Bitcoin. It's actually really cheap. Hell, that's really cheap. You can't find a beach house over here unless it's like a shack, and it'd still probably be 2 Bitcoin worth here in the United States. Let me see here. Oh, my grandparents called me. I'm gonna have to give them a call. They're supposed to be possibly visiting me today. Do we know the platform the NFTs will be? They're going to be the BSC blockchain. Hydra can give you more details on that. since he's in the chat here. And Yvonne says 14. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, guys. We're slowly increasing the viewership. I appreciate it. I will say that if you guys are if you're tuning in right now and you haven't subscribed, could you please do that? If you have listened to me, I normally tell you guys don't worry about it. However, I found out that we are 1,000 away, or not 1,000 away. Sorry, 100 users or subscribers away from 1,000. And what's really cool is that two things. I found out today I can't do a live stream from my car on YouTube for you guys from my phone because our channel isn't big enough. So that will help that because that's something I want to do because that's what I was going to do because it's nice outside. I was going to sit out in the sun and do this live stream, but now I can't. And two, it will help us expand and get our channel out there more. So more investors will see our channel and that more people will invest, or if not invest, they will be more aware of ADAcash, SOLcash, CASHVerse, Cashemons, all of it. So if you haven't subscribed, it will help the channel. Also, I think likes do too. So let me see here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up with what you guys were typing here. Yeah, Trust Wallet, I do know they are expanding with their NFT side. I don't know how in depth, but I know they are doing some stuff. More subscribers to come in the near future. Yes. Yeah. That's the goal. That is the goal. I'm hoping that being able to make these kind of videos kind of more educational and teaching you guys what to look for, things like that if you're new to crypto, I'm hoping that will reach out to more of a bigger audience than those people that just like to listen. They click on someone's YouTube video because they're sitting there and they have half their face as the thumbnail with a fake shock, awe looking facial expression with some gimmicky title, and they click on it and the YouTuber literally reads off a script, covers 4 articles, pretty much just literally goes to an article here they see, clicks on it like this, and pretty much has a script already of a rehash summary of this article and just does this while he's reading it to you, teaching you nothing, just rehashing the same shit. And you watch it and then they shill some token and then subscribe to my channel, click the notification button, and stand up, do 10 jumping jacks, and then do some other stuff, and then I'll catch you guys next time. And then they do the same thing again. So I'm hoping that we'll reach out to a better audience, more teaching you guys stuff, but I know that's boring to many people. So we're trying. I'm trying. The big news, the secret, big secret. Unfortunately, no, that is top secret. We cannot yet. That is top secret. You will find out here, like he said, like within 1 to 2 months. But just know that it's big. It's going to be huge. But yeah, we can't do anything like Hydra just said. We can't have people stealing the concept and everything. We can't do that. There's too many people out there that will literally scam and steal anything they can from us. People have already. So they've been trying. So we can't do that. But just stay tuned. When that time comes, Hydra will announce it. Hi. Sorry, guys. Mary came down. No, it was good effort, Bert. I liked it. Good effort. Let's see here, guys. Yeah, please feel free to ask some more questions. I want to sit here and make it feel like I'm just talking and to myself, rambling on. Ask away. Yes, those mere mortals. Pathetic. Think they can uh, acquire the power from a god's creation. That's funny. Let's see here. Let's check our market. A little rebound. I like that. That's good. I'm doing live stream. Do you want to say hi? Why? Say hi to the audience. Mary doesn't want to say hi, guys. I'm sorry. I try to get her to show her face and say hi.
I'm good.
Can't hate a man for trying. When Binance. Oh, thank you. Thank you. When Binance. Oh, gosh. Here we go, Yvonne. Thank you. And then when Lambo. I don't know. What? I know. I'm being I'm, I'm being yelled at on a live stream right now.
I don't want to sit around and talk about crypto all day. I want to go outside and enjoy the weather.
We will enjoy the weather.
And it's only 20 degrees.
No, we will here pretty soon. Okay. Oh, guys. There's always something going on over here. There is always something. Oh, man. In the market, yeah, the market does seem good. It it's like I said, you know, it's gone down just a hair, but pretty much Bitcoin is consolidating. I mean, you've seen the line here. There's a little dip, gone back up. It's just consolidating, kind of trading sideways, which is good. You're done. She typed in the chat. When Mary mood change? I don't know. It changes at the snap of fingers. It is nice out, so she wants to go out and enjoy the nice weather because our weather here in Ohio is very bipolar. We get 2 nice days of 60, 70 degrees, and then it goes back down to 20s and 30s. So, yeah, when she gets to go outside and enjoy the weather. So, but, well, I won't continue to ramble on anymore, guys. Wanted to make this live stream, like I said, it was like a Sunday fun day type of stream to answer some questions. Hopefully, I answered majority of the questions for you. And thank you all for tuning in. I do very much appreciate that. We are going to try to do this at least twice a week, maybe 3 times, depending. We don't want to bombard YouTube's algorithm. So we want to be able to reach out to a widespread audience. So we're thinking about maybe 2-3 live streams a week. Little lamb. Yes, I'm a little lamb. Um, so we are going to try to do that. I will try to bring you guys some more updates, things like that within these type of streams. Sundays might be more of like a chill day where we just talk about the market, answer any kind of questions that you guys may have. So Sundays might be just a chill stream day, but during the week will be more. I'm gonna hope to have some more updates and stuff like that for you guys. So again, please leave some comments in the on the video. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you have maybe a topic that you'd like me to cover or discuss. I'm definitely open for those for feedback. But again, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We are 100 away from 1,000, and it will allow me to hopefully soon be able to stream on my phone for you guys. So I'm in a different environment and hopefully reach a bigger audience. So I'm a goat. Okay, the goats. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I very much appreciate that. And one more. Hold on. I keep seeing the comments. Hold on. She is Thanos. By Q2 of 2022, hope to exchange start listing ADAcash. So not all exchanges, again, with the centralized exchanges, they are not going to be able to, because like I said many times before, they do not accept our tokenomics. But there are 2 exchanges that we are talking to right now, and we're just waiting on them to confirm that we can definitely work with their platform and stuff like that. But again, that probably won't happen anytime soon yet. We haven't heard anything back from them. So we are waiting on that. The goat or a goat? I guess we will go with the goat. I do have another question here. When did yourself and Hydra start in crypto, if that's okay to ask? And do you yourself... Yeah, no, that's fine to ask, Bert. I'll speak on myself. I got into crypto a little over 7 years now. And when I first started, Coinbase wasn't even a thing yet. It was talked about in articles about them coming out, but it wasn't a thing officially. And you can honestly still use Binance here in the United States without having to use a VPN, which was really nice. So when I first started to invest, I invested in XRP and I started investing in Cardano. And I also had some investments in Ethereum at the time, but I did not like Ethereum, so I sold that, bought more XRP. I bought, XRP and Cardano over time. I bought a decent amount over time. And I also, I would buy different coins as well. It was mainly blue chip tokens because meme tokens weren't really a thing yet. So I didn't buy in anything crazy. I bought Stellar. I don't know if there's any on here in the top markets here that I bought back in the day. Yeah, Stellar, I bought that way back in the day. I've had Tezos before. When they first were really, really new, I bought them. I had Litecoin back in the day. I also had Chainlink back in the day. I've had a lot. I've had a lot of different cryptocurrencies. What I currently hold right now, I don't hold anything other than our tokens. I do hold because I use their platform, because I use it as my Crypto.com card. I do own Chronos here, or CRO, which is Crypto.com's token. I do own that because my Crypto.com card, I get a kickback when I use it paid out in their token. So I just invested in it. Plus, you have to invest in their token and stake their token in order to get the upgraded card, which I did. So that's the only other cryptocurrency I have investments in. Thanks, Zach. Sunday fun day. Yes. No big surprise. My wife says that to me every day. She says I'm addicted to crypto now. Yes, crypto is very addicting, man. Crypto is very addicting, especially when you see your portfolio and your wallet start to go up. It becomes an addiction. But that's why you had to break away. Like today, I'm going to go ahead and spend some time with Mary and go and enjoy the nice weather before tomorrow it could possibly snow. Goes from 70 degrees back down to winter. So we're going to go enjoy. But again, guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. Let me know if there's something, again, you want me to talk about during this week with some of the other videos. And remember to subscribe, like I said couple times already. It will help the channel, and it will also hopefully, I don't know the requirements, but hopefully it will let me be able to live stream to you guys too from my car. That's what I was wanting to do today because it was sunny out and everything. And then also, if you like the video, please like it, things like that. But again, I appreciate you guys being here, and I'm really hoping, one last thing, I'm really hoping that you guys are potentially learning something out of these type of videos. I know I talk a lot, I know I ramble on, but I really am trying to educate you guys, because I know a lot of you are new. I'm trying to educate you guys on key things to look out for, what to read. I'm not just trying to shill our project to you. You can do the research yourself and determine if you like the project or not. I'm just trying to help you guys, like the other video I'd made about how to buy on PancakeSwap, showing you where to get the BEP20 addresses for your rewards, things like that. So I'm really hoping that you guys are learning something from these videos, because I really am trying to teach people things about crypto. So I just want to be more than just shill the project and talk about ADAcash and SOLcash all the time, and because there's so many crypto channels that do that already. They shill projects because they get paid, right? But being on the team, I'm just trying to, we're trying to bring something new, and you don't ever see devs sit here live stream and try to teach investors things about crypto. They just want you to buy their project, right? So they make money. That's not what we're about. We love making money, who doesn't, but we want to teach you guys so you're investing the best way possible. So you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Great job, team. Thanks again, Zach and Hydra. Not a problem, Bert. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and I'm glad to see you're here and you caught the stream today. Helpful. Good. Yeah. Hopefully I said that right. Yeah. Irish King, hey man, what's up? I'm actually about to just jump off. Mary was in the chat. She yelled at me. It's nice out. She wants to spend time. So I was just about to jump off. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Thank you for being here. And I'm sorry, man. I really am. Thank you for being here. Again, we're going to try to do this at least 2-3 times a week. So please tune in if you can. And again, keep up the positive vibes. Doesn't matter if it's day or night there. Keep them going. And thank you again for the support. Appreciate it. Have a good one.